Trainers, and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's video is actually going to be the Pikachu inspired makeup look, and my goddaughter Gracie specifically messaged me and asked me for this, so this is dedicated to you, Gracie. I hope I do it justice for you. You might have already noticed that my eyeliner is already done, and the reason for that is because whilst I have improved with my eyeliner skills, I can't risk being halfway through this look, attempting to do eyeliner, completely bodging it, and then having to just wipe my whole face down and starting again. So in order to avoid that situation, I've just done the eyeliner first. This is the first video that I'm actually using my brand new camera on, so fingers crossed that you'll notice that the audio and the visual quality has drastically improved. Speaking of, I'm gonna zoom you in whilst I do my face, so let me just try and do this now without knocking it completely out of frame. Ooh. The first thing we're gonna do is prep and prime the face, and I think you've all seen this primer before. I've definitely used it before in my videos. It's the Revolution Pro Matte Primer. Using that number 7 Stay Perfect foundation, I'm just gonna apply that to my eyelids and prep them for the eyeshadow coming up next. Then I'm just gonna pop on this Lid Lock eyeshadow primer from Barry M. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm sure there are other ways to really make sure that you lay a really good foundation so that colors like yellow really pop, but I don't really know how to do that. So I got this eyeshadow primer because I compulsively buy makeup I don't need, but also because I was trying to figure out a way that I could help my eyeshadows to look a lot more striking and more colourful. I think what I actually need to do is buy one with a white base, and I think that's what actually makes the colours look really, really good. Today I'm going to be using this Bright Matte 42 colour palette that I actually purchased during the Black Friday Beauty Bay sales. We're going to start with Custard Cream, and I'm going to apply that into my crease and the area above my crease as well, and I'm just going to blow it out to the side. The next eyeshadow that I'm going to use is not actually in this Beauty Bay palette, it's in an old NYX one that I have. It's this NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. I don't know if there's like, oh, it's called Phoenix. We're going to use this shade just here, which is it's quite a dark yellow. I'd say it's virgin on very light orange, but we're going to pop that in the crease. The brushes I'm using today, by the way, I also got in the Beauty Bay sale. I got some pretty good deals, I have to say. As always, I have to take this above my actual crease because I have folded eyelids, or I don't even, what's it called? Like, you know, basically you can't see half my eyelid when I open my eyes directly. So I always take it above so that even when I'm facing straight on, you can still see the crease colour just slightly poking through. Then we're going to take the shade Hello Sunshine and pop that onto my lids. How is everyone enjoying lockdown number 3 in the UK, by the way? I appreciate not everyone is going to be from the UK watching this video, but yeah, here we are in lockdown 3.0, and we have been since like December last year, I think. It's quite hard to keep up because I've just been basically a hermit and just stayed indoors pretty much since this coronavirus situation happened. But I have to say it has been getting a bit more of a challenge as time goes by. So I've tried to find different ways to keep myself entertained in the lockdown. One being this YouTube channel. I don't know if you've seen any of my previous videos, but when I started this channel, it was kind of exclusively makeup. But as the lockdowns happened, I've started really experimenting with the kind of videos that I make, and I've been creating short little montage-y type videos, and I actually did a vlog type video the other day when we got our new cat Bobbins, who is literally the sweetest little girl you could ever imagine. But it would be really nice to get your feedback on kind of the new videos that I've been doing and which type of videos you prefer. Back to the NYX palette, we are going to dip into this shade just here, which is like a yellowy gold shimmer. Going back to the Beauty Bay palette now, we're going to use Hello Sunshine, and I'm going to pop that under my eyes to give it some more depth. It doesn't look like this lockdown's going to end anytime soon, unfortunately, which whilst that is a shame, it does mean that me and Dominic have actually been talking about investing in a souped up gaming PC. And if that does happen, it means that I can finally start my Twitch channel. And I'm really, really excited about that because it's something that I've wanted to do for a really, really long time. But unfortunately, I just haven't ever really owned a really good gaming PC, one at least good enough to kind of host my own channel on. So if I were to start a Twitch channel, would you guys let me know what kind of games that you would like to see me play? Currently, I'm playing Persona 5 and I'm also playing an old school PlayStation 2 game called Primal. You may have heard of it. Really, I love all kind of video games, so I would be open to any suggestions that you have. But it would be cool to know what you guys like watching on Twitch already and what you might like to see me play. My eyes are done for now. There are still a few bits that I'm going to add to it a bit later on. But now what I'm going to do is just do my face. So I'm just going to pop on my foundation, which will be the number 7 one again. And then I'm also going to use a super matte powder, which is the Maybelline one. This is like Old Faithful. I always use this one. I'm going to be using a blush from the Sailor Moon Colourpop collaboration. This is the shading From the Moon. For my cheeks, I will be going quite blush heavy because of course Pikachu has his little red cheeks. They are iconic indeed. So I'm going to start with the pink and then I'm going to build it into a red pigment that I'll show you in just a moment. I'll diffuse it and then we'll move into the red. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit of blush on my nose as well. In December, I bought the MAC Advent Calendar, and out of that, I got this eyeshadow pigment, but this is what I'm going to be using for the red in the cheeks. It doesn't look super red on the viewfinder, but it is quite a dark pigmented red. So we'll whip it on and see how it comes out. I didn't realise it was shimmery, but we'll roll with it. And then a bit on the nose. I'm going to frame my face using this bronzer, but I don't want to go too overboard because I really want the focus to be on the red cheeks. So that's warmed my face up ever so slightly. I'm going to take it back to the eyes now, but this is the tricky bit. So my plan is over my eyeliner, so like above the black eyeliner, I'm going to paint a white line above it, but then this will arc up into a lightning bolt. When I practiced this, it went well, it worked, so I just need to hope that I've still got that steady hand and I remember what a lightning bolt looks like. To do that, I have this MAC palette here. So this is actually a palette of their paint sticks, and as you can see, I've been using that. I created a look based on Lilith from Evangelion, so if you fancy having a look at that, feel free to do so. This is 12 paint sticks in one palette. I'm just going to use the white pigment there. I need to clearly clean it first to draw that white line and electric shock bolt. The good thing about this paint stick is that it's very easy to correct your mistakes. It doesn't stick, it's quite easy to remove. So I can be somewhat easy on myself if I do slip up. I managed to get the lightning bolts on without too much of a hassle, which is great. So what I'm going to do now is actually just add a lot of highlight and sparkles to the eyes. The reason being is because obviously Pikachu shoots out lightning bolts and I want that to be reflected in the look. So I'm just going to add a pop of kind of silver shimmer to the inside of my eyes and then also put a bunch of highlighter on as well. For highlighter, I'm just going to use one that I got out of my Revolution calendar a couple of years ago. It's just a silver shimmer, just quite basic, but that's what I want. I'm going to gently buff that out, but not too much because I do want it to be seen. To finish my eyes, I'm just going to line them with a black hole pencil from the Body Shop and also mascara, which is from Ooh, Soap and Glory. I'm gonna use a black eyeshadow and run that through my eyebrows to make it more dramatic. You know, I really had a lot of trouble deciding what lip colour to actually do with this look. And I practiced with red, I practiced with black, I practiced with kind of like a nude pink. But in the end, I did decide that I think this really needs the pop of red that's really iconic in Pikachu's cheeks. I settled on using this new MAC lip colour that I got in the MAC advent calendar. It's in this bright, bright red, which is just perfect for this. I'm gonna line my lips first. I've got a lip liner from New Look of all places back in the day when they did makeup. This is honestly how long I hoard makeup for. I probably shouldn't be using most of this stuff, but I've paid money for it, so I'm gonna get some use out of it. I've got a sample of the MAC Fix Plus Magic Radiance, which I'm just gonna use to set my face. There's nothing in there. Not to fret, I have found another one. So it's the Fix Plus, but I don't think it's got the like sparkly finish. Do you like my Sailor Moon fan? Well, that's it guys, that's the finished look. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Is there anything that you would have done differently, perhaps? So I don't have any like wigs or costumes for this Pikachu look, but I did sport my Pikachu t-shirt, which you can see just here. And this was from the Uniqlo and Pokemon collaboration, maybe around a year or so ago, I forget now. Thank you, as always, for watching. I do really appreciate you guys taking the time to check out my videos. I'm really, really hoping that I can hit 100 subscribers soon. And as an incentive, I am actually going to be doing a giveaway when I get to my 100 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so because you might just get a prize out of it. More details will come the closer that I get to the 100 subscribers. Please also like this video and don't forget to let me know in the comments below which Pokemon you'd like me to recreate next. If you don't know already how this works, the first person to comment with their favourite Pokemon from the Kanto Pokedex gets to pick that Pokemon as the next recreation. So if you have a favourite, go down into the comments, let me know, and I'll do it for my next video. So for now, it's goodbye from me and little Bobbins, but we will see you next time. Bye!